Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the New Jersey Nets taking on the Seattle Supersonics. So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. So with Harden, they've got Anthony. Frazier is out there with Kobe. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Mutombo. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Curry. The long-distance three is buried.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Frazier kicks to Anthony. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry looking around from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nets. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Curry way outside. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
McGrady outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Iverson. Back to Curry. Over Frazier. They get it back. Three-pointer, Bird. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Anthony kicks to McGrady. Here's Frazier. And it's Bird with the rebound. For the Sonics, it's been a slow start. 6-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
The three from Anthony. Rebound by the Sonics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tries the spin move. Curry outside. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets the three.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And here's Anthony for three. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And so Curry will bring it up for the Supersonics. Trailing by 2. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bird. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Outside, Kobe. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. McGrady's got 6 points.
Nice ball movement that time by Bryant, and I don't think he gets enough credit, guys, for how good a passer he is.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
James Worthy's checked in for Seattle. Jordan comes in for Iverson. New Jersey making a switch here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jordan looking around. Pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. Over Harden. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Harden outside. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Worthy. Good work defensively by Anthony. Nets leading by 3. Here's Archibald. Harden outside. Pass to Mourning. Now Anthony. Worthy with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Jordan passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Harden outside. Pass to Archibald. Takes it inside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here is Bird. Rebounded by the Nets. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game time. Basket, good.
Archibald with those rush hour handles. Excellent at creating room for himself to get the shot he wants.
Curry with it. 5 points in the game. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. We've got Jalen Brunson. Worthy out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Porzingis. And it's Lillard in at the 2 spot. Sonics trail by 3. To the left side wing. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Bucket is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Kept alive. Here's McGrady. Out to Anthony. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 7.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here's Worthy. Nothing on the board. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by the Nets.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Timeout called here. The Supersonics decide to talk it over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A different look for Seattle. Bird comes in for Porzingis, and Iverson's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Frazier against Lillard. Down low, out to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Lets the 3 fly. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
To the paint, here's McGrady, and he goes in for the dunk.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is McGrady. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Lillard. Still without a basket. Back to Iverson. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on McGrady. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Kobe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Sabonis comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. Both shots good from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Curry. The good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 9 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And the Supersonics making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Archibald. The 3 from Harden. Porzingis with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Curry. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Seattle. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Pass to Harrison. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by New Jersey. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Seattle. over Archibald. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Harden missing again. The New Jersey Nets come into this one following a loss to the Heat. Curry wide open. Curry with another miss. New Jersey leading by 7. Here's Archibald. Pass to Kirilenko. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on James Worthy.
The defense comes at Kirilenko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Kirilenko.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Seattle. Jaren Jackson comes in for Worthy. So he gets them both. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Curry. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Archibald passes to Harden. There's the triple. Rebound by the Sonics.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Arizin, the pass to Archibald. Stolen by Bird. And now the Supersonics on the break. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Arizin grabs the board. Pass to Harden. From downtown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And the first half is now in the books. Nets out in front, up 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side. Those guys have been getting after it.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity for them to stack up some W's.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here is Frazier. So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. Frazier is out there with Kobe. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Anthony. And it's Mutombo in at center. Sonics trail by 10. Here's Iverson. Abdul-Jabbar. No dice on the putback jam. New Jersey with the ball. And here's Kobe for three. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Bryant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Curry. There's the three. The rebound by the Nets.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now Iverson hasn't made one yet. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Frazier, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
McGrady, right side. Outside Anthony, the three. Rebound by the Sonics. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Iverson. And the rejection by Bryant.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Seattle calls timeout. Bird high post. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Curry with the bucket.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Bryant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
One shot.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Timeout called, the Nets. Daniels, he's checked in for Mutombo. Anthony against Jackson, and Anthony with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Anthony's got 9.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Curry is inside. Frazier covering, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First free throw is good. Worthy's checked in for the Sonics. And both free throws good for Curry. And it's Frazier with the ball for the New Jersey Nets. McGrady outside. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Sonics trail by 16. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The 8 thanks. Now Worthy following McGrady's 3-point attempt. Chalk up 2 there. Worthy's got his 2nd basket.
You know, one of the things I like about James Worthy's game is he doesn't take bad shots. He really focuses on getting high percentage shots.
Now here's Bryant. 8 points for him. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. A shot by McGrady, no good. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter. Curry against Kobe. Curry dishes to Jackson. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And he can't get the first one for the Sonics. Wagner's checked in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Bird. The Nets also changing it up. Morning's checked in for Daniels. Kirilenko comes in for Bryant. And it's James Harden in for Frazier. And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:23 left in the third. And here is Curry. 22 points for him. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Nets leading by 15. Tracy McGrady on the wing. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And again, no good by New Jersey. To the middle, here's Worthy. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And the Nets with possession here. Anthony in the corner. And the three off target.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Wagner outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Harden against Lillard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James Harden. Now, here's Lillard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through three quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Iverson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Bird. And it's Worthy in at the power forward position. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. Sonics trail by 20. To the left wing. Lillard against Frazier. Lillard left side. Nice D from Frazier. So it's New Jersey now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Count that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kobe against Iverson. Pass to Bird. Back to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Front pass the arc. Rejected by Kobe.
Great defense that time by Kobe. Elite at that end of the floor, too.
The Nets call time. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Porzingis is checked in for Sabonis. And then for New Jersey, Mutombo comes in for Daniel. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Andrei Kirilenko.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Jackson, he's checked in for Seattle. Now here's Frazier. 6 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Out to Anthony. Mutombo is screen on Worthy. The 3 from Anthony. Excellent defense from Worthy.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Over Anthony. And there's Worthy on the assist by Bird.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Outside, Bryant fires the 3. And it's Bird with the rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Now, here's Worthy, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Lillard against Frazier. He gets stolen by McGrady. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Seattle. Curry comes in for Damian Lillard. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The 3 from Anthony. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Takes the 13-footer. Worthy, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Frazier. Outside for Kobe. 5 to shoot. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Now here's Frazier. Following the miss by Larry Bird. Kobe passes to Carmelo. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Outside Bryant. Over Jackson. Kobe, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Bird. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
New Jersey with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Anthony kicks to Mutombo. Takes a three. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Curry with the three. And again, Seattle with the triple. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Frazier scanning the floor. Fades and shoots. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Frazier. And the Nets lead by 19.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
On the wing, Bird. Over McGrady. No good from Bird. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Golden State Warriors. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Wade in at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Here's Orlando. On the wing, Wade. Allen defending. Wade misses. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for the Warriors gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Robertson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot falls short that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Floats one, blocked, and they recover it. Back to Allen, takes a 3. The rebound by Robertson.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this is perhaps the best weapon in Dwayne Wade's very varied arsenal. The feel in the paint, incredible.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Wade, screen by O'Neal. Launches it. It's hauled in by Garnett.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Allen can't get it to go. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 2. Hill against Allen. O'Neal passes to Wade. Pass to Hill. The Magic need to put one up here. And the basket by Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Golden State with the ball. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Robertson. Warriors with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fires the 3. Here's O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. From behind the arc. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, this guy has turned himself into a solid three-point threat. Dwayne Wade early in his career put a ton of time in to make sure he could make shots from out there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the run. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander against Banchero. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's Howard. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Allen with it. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The fadeaway. And that one drops.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Magic out in front, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Nash in at the point guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Brown downhill. Outside Mitchell. Up top Hill. Kick out to Brown. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Garnett no good. Magic leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Howard. Goes up from the block. It's deflected. Hill against Butler. Left side, Brown. Outside, Hill. From outside the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the Warriors call time here. Towns, he's checked in for Orlando. Wade comes in for Jaylen Brown. On defense, the Magic. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. The bank shot, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Hill can't connect.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Butler on the wing. No points yet. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Towns outside. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Banchero. And here's Mitchell. Towns outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The 3 from Banchero. Wallace pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Golden State Warriors.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And the Warriors with possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. McAdoo, the pass to Nash. Here's Van Arsdale to end the cold spell. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Inside, here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Van Arsdale. Pass to Lucas. Over Banchero. And Lucas gets it to go.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Robertson. And here's Brown. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Wade, that's good. Warriors trail by 5. Golden State calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Warriors miss again. Orlando leading by 5. Outside, Brown. Back to Wade. Shot is up. Warriors with the rebound. 1:05 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Lucas. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Jimmy buckets with the trade.
Well, never one to force up a three. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Now here's Brown. Here's Wade. Butler covering. Here's Wade. 7 points in the game. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. McAdoo, the pass to Durant. From downtown, the rebound by Robertson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yao. Kicks it out Towns. Fires the three. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Orlando leading. On the court for Orlando, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns, and it's Wade in at the 2 guard. Here's Robertson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robertson's gotten his first basket of the night.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Allen. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wade. Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wade, the pass to Hill. Here's Robertson. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Robertson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Out to the wing. Baseline try. Garnett, that's good.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language, one of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Right side O'Neal. Here's Hill. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 8 now. Allen, the pass to Durant. Back to Allen. Here's the 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Hill for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Allen, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic. Robertson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
SGA takes it himself.
Now, we've seen this before, the aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he sinks the second. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Robertson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors trail by 6. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. O'Neal pulls it in.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Banchero's checked in for Towns. And the second free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And the Warriors call time here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Driving inside. Got a piece of it. They recover it for 3. Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
To the left side wing. Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 5 to shoot. Pass to Robertson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Lucas.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Wallace outside. Pass to Nash. A minute 37 left in the third. Butler on the wing. Lets it fly. Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Nash driving in, and there's the rejection. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
1:10 left in the third. Pass to Nash. And here's Butler. Here's Nash. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. McAdoo. The pass to Lucas. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 4. Outside, Hill. The baseline, Jay. Nice jump shot. Hill's got 5 points.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Outside Butler. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Brown, he's checked in for Orlando. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Pass to Hill. And no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Nash. And scores off the crossover.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Orlando ahead, up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Nash in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. And there's the lob. Here's McAdoo, covered by Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Golden State. Here's Nash to take the lead. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. To the inside, Banchero. It's rebounded by Golden State. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Back to Wallace. Pass to Lucas. Clock at 6. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Orlando. On the wing, Wade. Outside, Brown. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Here's McAdoo, guarded by Banchero, to take the lead. The shot by McAdoo, no good. Here's Orlando. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Nash. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
And Carroll passes to Brown. lets it go. The Warriors pull it in.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Nash. Right side, Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Orlando making a switch here. Here's Wade. Pass to Robertson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops the first. Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Warriors called timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During the last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hill with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that one misses. Warriors trail by 4. Durant, the pass to Garnett. That shot off. Good work defensively by Towns. Pass to Wade. Here's Robertson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And here's Allen. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Hill. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now here's Allen. 4-3. Orlando grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wade. Deflected.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA finishing the drive.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Down low. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Garnett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Durant to tie it up. Can't get it to drop. Here's Orlando. Here's Robertson. Money.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Warriors call timeout. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Allen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
"19 seconds left in the fourth. And it's good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garnett. This one for 3. He connects! And that one brings him within 1. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
For 3, Allen. And there is the triple! A big 3-pointer! I have to take a look at that shot again. They want to see if the horn had sounded before the ball left his hands. This one isn't over yet, folks. They may get a second chance here. If it's overturned, we're going to go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Robertson. We've got Dwight Howard. Kevin Durant is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. Pass to Robertson. And here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 3. Over Howard. The Warriors pull it in. Garnett's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Pass to Robertson. No good, a bit long that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Here's Garnett. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pass to Towns. Here's Garnett. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Wade.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Shot's good by Hill.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
For 3, Allen. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Wade misses. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Orlando with the ball. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The open shot by Allen. And it's in.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Timeout, Magic. Here's Robertson. Inside.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
From deep. Oh, the trifecta!
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Durant. Overhill. Durant, no good. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Robertson. Here's O'Neal. Howard with some nice D. Warriors call timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Allen outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for three. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the New Jersey Nets. So with Parker on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Duncan. Johnson is out there with Irving. Then it's Tatum. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And it's sent back by Mutombo. McGrady against Tatum. Three-pointer. A shot by McGrady, no good. Now, here's Jokic. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. McGrady against Tatum. Jokic sets the screen for Tatum. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Anthony from deep. The shot, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Johnson outside. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
McGrady passes to Frazier. And here's Anthony from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Johnson. Tatum on the wing. Over McGrady. Rocket 6. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And the three ball is good.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Outside Anthony. The 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Anthony. Johnson against Frazier. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Tatum against McGrady. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nets. McGrady with the ball. Tatum on him. Great D that time from Tatum. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Byron Scott and I talked a few minutes ago. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, Jokic, after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Tatum passes to Irving, inside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Robinson's checked in for Duncan. Edwards comes in for Tatum. Hardaway's checked in for Irving. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Magic Johnson. He hits both from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Kirilenko. Daniels passes to Mourning. Over Jokic. And the Nets miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And here's Harden for three. Drills it from outside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Hardaway finds Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Drops one in from the wing. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The three from Harden. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago leading by a point. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And here are the Bulls now. So with Parker on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Duncan is out there with Jokic. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Irving. And it's Tatum in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Tatum. Over McGrady. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And McGrady drops them both. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Duncan. And here's Jokic. Tatum on the wing. Jokic sets the screen for Tatum. Johnson at the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's Jokic inside.
And they're just trusting his instincts. How about Jokic late in the shot clock?
Frazier outside. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Jokic. Over Mutombo. And it's Jokic missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Jersey.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he makes the first.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 3. Jokic with his screen on Frazier. Johnson outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Mutombo. Johnson against Frazier. Over Johnson. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Duncan outside. Back to Johnson. Jokic against Mutombo. And again, Chicago. No good. Nets leading by 3. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
On the wing, Johnson. Frazier covering. Johnson gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Anthony. He has 5. Connects from three-point range. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for New Jersey.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Jokic against Mutombo. The kick out to Irving. And Johnson now top of the key. Bulls moving the ball around. Tatum's shot is off.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's McGrady. Offline with his 3.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Tatum dishes to Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's McGrady. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. McGrady's got 6 points in the quarter.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Mutombo against Jokic. Six on the shot clock.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Tony Parker's checked in for Chicago. And Jokic drops them both. New Jersey leading by 4. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Kirilenko kicks to Harden. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Eight feet away. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Archibald. No scoring in this one. Harden's shot is off.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Parker finds Johnson over Archibald. Open jump shot off the mark. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 4. Harden surveying the D. Mourning with the screen. Archibald passes to Mourning. 6 to shoot. Over Tatum. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And that one's good. Parker.
And the screen and roll, an excellent choice there. Parker only needs a small amount of room to get his shot off.
Pass to Kirilenko. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Robinson comes in for Tatum. Edwards has come in for Irving. And Hardaway is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Bulls trail by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by Mourning. Shot on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. 4-point game. So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. Frazier is out there with Kobe. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Anthony. And it's Mutombo with the pivot spot manning the middle.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So it's New Jersey now after the Bulls pick up 2. 2 points. That one goes.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Jokic with a screen on McGrady. Poked away. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Offensive rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Over Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And for that game against Indiana, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now here's Bryant following the miss by Jokic. Bryant in the post. Kobe going to work inside. Here's Johnson. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jokic. The shot will not fall. Mutombo with some nice D. McGrady with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Kobe. Blocked again.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 6. The kick out to Tatum. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Anthony. Here's McGrady. And Tatum pulls it down.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Nets leading by 3. Frazier outside. Pass to Anthony. The offensive rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Johnson dishes to Tatum. Duncan with the screen for Tatum. Shot clock at 6. No good. Shot missing. Outside, Kobe. Outside, Anthony. Picked by Anthony. Mutombo kicks to Bryant. And again, no good by New Jersey.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Johnson, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Frazier. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Out to the wing. Jokic against Mutombo. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Johnson double teamed. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, no good by Chicago. New Jersey leading by 5. Pass to Mutombo. Bryant in the corner. And it's good. 2 points. Kobe's got 12.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Chicago calls timeout. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Parker with it. Here's Robinson. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Daniels kicks to Harden. Pass to Arizin. Down low. Here's Mourning. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Robinson a screen on Harden. No coverage that time. Parker's got 6.
You see the confidence Parker has in his jump shot. You got to guard the Frenchman better than that.
Pass to Arizin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Nets lead by 9.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Kirilenko. Edwards, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Daniels, no good. Bulls trail by 9. Parker outside. Hardaway sets a screen for Parker. Pass to Robinson. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New Jersey. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Parker on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Magic Johnson, Duncan out there with Tatum, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Anthony. Floats one up, goes back up. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. Down by 12. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Jokic. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Bryant. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Tatum kicks to Johnson. Jokic with a screen on Frazier. Johnson, the pass to Irving. And here's Tatum for 3. Duncan on the follow.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And New Jersey making some changes. Tumbo is checked in for Daniels. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Andre Kirilenko. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some advice for his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. McGrady against Tatum. Over McGrady. Tatum no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Mutombo against Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Frazier. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Johnson.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Irving finds Johnson. It's hauled in by McGrady. Nets leading by 12. Outside Anthony. Here's Bryant. Bryant can't get that one to fall. And here are the Bulls now. It's stolen by Mutombo. Frazier against Tatum. Frazier scanning the floor. Mutombo is screen on Johnson. The shot by Kobe, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Oh, great communication there, setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Bulls trail by 14. The Bulls call timeout. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And Jokic wide open, he shoots, and again, Chicago, no good. New Jersey leading by 14. Kobe kicks to Mutombo. Pass to McGrady. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Now here's Anthony. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And both free throws good for Johnson. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's McGrady. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. McGrady's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Frazier against Johnson. To the paint. Here's Duncan. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New Jersey leading by 12. Frazier outside. And here's Kobe for 3. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And finish off by Bryant.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Lob pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Frazier kicks to Anthony. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. Pass to Duncan. And here's Tatum for 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Frazier outside. Now Bryant. Mutombo is screen on Irving. Bryant the pass to Mutombo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 14.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Orlando Magic. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Kevin Durant. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Now here's O'Neal. Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Garnett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Who poked away. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Magic on D. It's a 3-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garnett. Towns with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Wade. Over Allen. Wade misses. Durant against Hill. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen on the wing. Launches a 3. They get it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope. They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Howard. It's blocked. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Robertson. The 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Pass to Allen, launches it from deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. On the wing, Wade.
I got yours.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Durant finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And the vertical Durant has is impressive. Excellent work rising up and finishing off the alley-oop.
Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wade, that's good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Golden State calls timeout.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Brown, he's checked in for Hill. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Nash passes to Jordan. Here's Nash. Wide open look. And it falls all over the rim and in. Magic trail by 3. Pass to Robertson. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Nash. Going inside. No good that time. Here's Orlando. Shot from 16. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Allen outside. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
From 11 feet away, that one a little long. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Nash, defended by Brown. Nash passes to Wallace. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Jordan with a screen on Brown. Nash. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And Carroll passes to Wade. Now here's O'Neal. Watched by Wallace. Oh, swiped away. Allen on the wing. And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Robertson. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Allen outside. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Orlando trailing here. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Wallace in at the 3. Finished off the break. Wallace has got his first 2 points of the night.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Wallace outside. Pass to Garnett. Back to Wallace. Here's Nash. Over Mitchell. Again, Golden State.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Mitchell. Yet to see a basket. Brown can't hit. Garnett passes to Nash. They set the screen. Over Mitchell. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. The Warriors pull it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Nash. Shot from the top of the key. Howard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And the first one at the line is good. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Orlando. Wade comes in for Brown. And so Howard nails them both. Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Wade. Over Butler. Oh, rejected by Howard. Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Butler outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Van Carroll the screen. Towns down low. He's against Howard. Orlando again missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The offensive rebound.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number one option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
And so Towns nails them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Van Arsdale. Howard with the ball. Over Towns. The shot by Howard, no good. Magic trail by 8. Here's Wade. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns a screen on Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Nash. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Hill for 3. Offensive rebound. The Warriors lead by 8. Garnett passes to Nash. And it's Butler with the jam.
2 teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Orlando calls timeout.
Guarded.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 10-point game. A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. O'Neal, he's checked in for Orlando. Hill comes in for Jaylen Brown. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Robertson. Wide open. And he hits the jumper. Robertson's got his 2nd bucket on the night. The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Butler. 1:05 left in the first half. O'Neal pulls it in. Orlando with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. To the paint. Here's Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Wade, the pass to Hill. Here's Robertson. Back to Hill. Out to the right wing. And we're going to have a jump ball. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McAdoo, covered by Towns. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Here's Wade, and he's going for the oop here.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead, up 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Golden State Warriors.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's Robertson. They've got Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Robertson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fades. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Allen. Misses the 3.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Robertson. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors lead by 6. Garnett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. About a minute played here in the second half. Count the basket. Garnett's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Robertson. He's got 7 to the inside. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. He has 6.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Outside Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Five to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Allen a screen. Taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Robertson. He has 7. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. From the baseline. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. Shoots over Hill. Towns with a rebound. Magic trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Howard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Orlando making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. .157 left in the third. Here's Robertson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Robertson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Wallace outside. Here's Nash. The three is up. Drops in the three. Nash has got 7 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Screen by O'Neal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Nash. Pass to Lucas for three. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero left side. From 9 feet out. Yes, Paolo Banchero for two.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Outside Butler. With the floater. And rejected. And they get it back. Here's Nash. He has 7. Puts up a deep three. Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Robertson. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's McAdoo. There's the block. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Butler, and it's Lucas in at the 4. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight to take the lead. Wade misses.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Wallace, the pass to Nash. Here's Butler. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And as much as he loves to get to the rim, Butler is more than comfortable with the Jimmy.
It's stolen. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
From deep, Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Warriors call timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Warriors coach was going over with his guys. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. On the wing, Durant, defended by Brown. Butler passes to McAdoo. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Butler. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Magic trail by 5. Mitchell with the ball. Up top, Brown. Pass to Wade. Clock at 6. That shot is off. Nice D from Durant.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And stolen by Banchero. Looking to end this cold spell. Wade misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
McAdoo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout. Magic. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And they pick up 2.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
Well, how about that killer instinct? He was going to get that bucket for him no matter who was on him.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up top. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. Tries it from 16. It's hauled in by the Magic. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wade. Right side, Hill. Here's Wade, guarded by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now Howard. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Howard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. .133 left in the final quarter. Here's Wade. Allen defending. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Allen can't get it to go. Here's Orlando. To the paint. Here's Wade. Allen defending. Wade, the pass to O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Dwight Howard picks one up. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. And nails the tray.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Pass to Robertson. Back to Wade. Tries to break his ice. The putback.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Orlando calls timeout. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And another miss by Orlando.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando with the rebound. Hits the trifecta.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's Golden State winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.